the second convention to the 7th of March 2025.
Just looking at the we are prepared for prepared and since the first one is here, I mean the court is the first one and signed was accessing them we have our commissioner we have to the commissioner here was very commissioner to us then we proceed to the application.
I think that's good.
Most of them.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, Dr. Kizza Besigye is being taken back straight. Dr. Kizza Besigye is being taken. They are taking him back right over here. Anti-Gerald. Straight live, straight here at it is the later one found the Jebel. I found it. I got a jelly.
Try to extend much.
All right. Now I'm going to eat it. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching us from, we are live at the Nakawa Magistrate Court. We are live at the
afande tuli ba mawulire
gundi erinnya nga alikyusizza musajja wange nnyo erinnya alikyusizza
aleka yafunye eryamu
mugambi abapoliisi olutukola wemutomuberekere bano abataasomere abambadde ebya bbulaaka banga bo tebategeera kino kiri ekyomumwala bakijja mu mwala
tobavuma
omusajja ku ssente nga mukolako interview yampadde ekyebiri babadde bangi
Manya naye nze simulina mukisa. Sajja nga yafaana kaweesa. Oli yafaana kaweesa.
Esi yafa
Singa okunuma babateekemu abantu abatategeera
Ate golooza foosi baziteekamu bategeera bokka.
era baba bantu ba bulijjo. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see here what is happening, Dr. Kizza Besigye is getting out of court. Dr. Kizza Besigye, retired colonel, suffering in different courts from Buganda Road to Nakawa, Trade Tower. Today it's been a full package of courts only with Dr. Kizza Besigye. So wherever you are watching us from, Lord Mayor Rukwamo is there getting outside. This case is about treason, and we shall get to know what is transpiring into this case. Ogambye
Kimanya liso kizibu yayomba.
Katende
bamutte
Takyamwagala.
omukambwe oyo
Takyamwagala.
oyo
Anti bwe yagamba mbu teyasoma.
oyo ategeera ekituufu.
Bangi abalagidde buye bamuleeta.
Songa pale. Make an extended line. Make an extended here. Make an extended here. Make an extended here. Make an extended here. Nyakailima yafa, Kazini yafa, Kawesa yafa, agenda kufa. Omala wanya musajja atachiro. Agenda kufa. Byoma agenda kufa. Nija kwa mafuta alibana nafuta lukusukuno. Mwaka folumbe.
As you see, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Kizza Besigye has been taken back. Deborah, okyaliwo kaawo agende gundi kitimbo jja kale kitimbo
Ojja kusaamuka katono.
Olina kudda sayidi.
Oba tudde mabega tulina zoom. Tudde mabega tulina zoom. Tudde mabega.
Kudda mabega gweddayo.
Abamu tebalina mizindaalo kyovula
Ani yabagambe obutajja.
One, it's quite evident that there is not been any transfer of files from the General Court Martial, as they have always alleged. I mean, they have always claimed. All along, they have told the nation, all along they have treated Ugandans and the world to lies, blatant lies, that they were processing a transfer of files from the General Court Martial to the civilian courts. You can now attest to the fact that what has happened today are just fresh charges. It's a fresh charge sheet. It's not that there is a file from the General Court Martial or a file from anywhere, but a charge sheet signed yesterday by the state attorney here of Nakawa and the magistrate, dated the 20th. So there was no process of transfer. That was a lie. And our contention is, if indeed this is what they intended to do, they would have done that long ago. At least after the 31st of January, when the Supreme Court pronounced itself on the matter, they should have done it within 48 hours in accordance with the Constitution. Why did they have to wait this long to violate Dr. Besigye's rights, to keep them under illegal detention for over 2 weeks, now almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks of illegal detention. It's an absurdity, it's a travesty, and we condemn that conduct in the strongest terms possible. But now going forward, yes, we have processed the bail application. Unfortunately, again, the prisons authorities have defied the directive of court to allow us. They have defied the instruction of the court to permit us the opportunity of having these papers signed by Colonel Dr. Kizza and Obed from here, because we had come with our commissioner for oath. We have our bail application prepared, and the stamp for the commissioner for oath is here. The commissioner for oath is around. So we came prepared for all that to expedite the processes, filing the application so that we can secure the liberty of Dr. Besigye to be able to get medical treatment. Unfortunately, the prisons authorities have remained stubborn, adamant. They have refused. So we have no choice but to take these papers to Luzira. Right now we are proceeding there to pause the signing of the affidavit, which is supporting the application for bail. And we hope, again, when we reach there, they will not put in place other onerous conditions or stumbling block in our way. So that's what we are going to do. Secondly, we are again disappointed with the way the magistrate has treated the issue of Dr. Besigye's health. He's in a wheelchair. And it's not a normal practice in courts of law that suspects are wheeled into the dock. We made that very, very clear to her. Unfortunately, no remedy has been offered. We have highlighted the history of this matter. Wednesday, he walked himself into the chambers of justice Singiza, with support. Of course, he had support from the prisons authorities. Yesterday, he could not be brought to court at Uganda Road, and the magistrate was constrained to stay the proceedings for 60 days on that account that doctor was too ill to stand trial. Today he's brought in a wheelchair, and we have asked, do they want to see him in a coffin tomorrow? And the Constitution grants all these rights. Look at Article 23. Article 23 is very, very clear. And accused the person who is in detention has got a right to get medical treatment from a private facility at their own expense. And Dr. Besigye was ready to meet the costs. What is the fuss about keeping him there without according him this right to access medical treatment from a facility of his choice? And we advised they could guard him from there. Unfortunately, again, there was no intervention made. So we are just going to expedite the processes of bail going forward, and the application we have to file it in the course of today. So we are dashing now to Luzira to cause the signing of the affidavits. Then we come back and file the application in the High Court so that we can get an earlier date for the disposal of the same. The final one is that we want to announce officially that Dr. Besigye today has called off a hunger strike. Now that he has been arraigned formally before this court, because all along he was protesting illegal detention, being on remand without a valid or lawful remand order of court, remand warrant. Now that he has been formally arraigned and a remand warrant issued, and we are pursuing the bail process, is calling off the hunger strike. And then we proceed with the bail application for purposes of securing his liberty and to get medical treatment. That's what we are doing. Thank you.
Briefly, Muganga.
So katulibenya mifu nti state all along ibadde zerimba nti bali mu nteekateeka za kuleeta fayiro eza general court martial mu kooti ezakululu kyekibalwisiza bulijjo, era ne bagamba abo balwawo n'okuextractinga decree. Sika be-extractinga decree twalibadde twaleeta dda files. Kooti yalagira, simanya Supreme Court yalagira fayiro bazireete, kati ne bagamba simanya DPP awandiikidde ababa bazirina zonna mu general court martial bazireete. Kati ne bagamba court files ezavudde mu general court martial ziri ewa DPP. Tutuuse wano olwaleero bibakalidde ofunakano. Tewali court file yavudde mu general court martial, tewali mpapula na lumu, tewaliwo nti charge sheet yavudde mu general court martial oba kantu konna. Tulina just charge sheet yokka yasayiningiddwa lunaku lwa jjo state attorney we Nakawa the magistrate. Ate ng'eyogera ku misango mirala treason eri emakindye, tewaliyo treason mu general court martial. Bali boogera ku bintu treachery, non compromising security, being in the possession of firearms. Muno tebirimu. Dokita bamusanga ne pistol n'amasasi. Ate ebyo byali mu general court martial. Semisango general court martial egyo gifudde bagisse. Tebakulimba bakoze transfer emisango egibadde mu general court martial gye baleeseemu. Mulabyemu ekya being in possession of firearms illegal tekirimu. Mulabyemu omusango gwa treachery tekirimu. Mulabyemu omusango gwa compromising security tekirimu. Baleese treason, ate nga treason yali teyaliyo. Kale tubagamba mu kifo ky'okudda mu katembo gwe babaddemu ebbanga lyonna, lwaki ekyo si kye baakola ng'ennaku z'omwezi 31 Supreme Court bwe yafulumya judgment yaayo? Kubanga balina essaawa 48 okusinziira ku Article 23 eya ssemateeka okuggulawo emisango emipya gye baali balina, kuba buli musango mpya gwe bagguddewo. Lwaki ekyo si kye baakola lubereberye ne batabonyabonya dokita kutuuka wano? Kitubabuuza, lwaki batwetenga ng'abasiru ne bafuulinga ensi yonna? Tuli bali mu process ya transfer. Twagenze wa justice ngiza ne bagamba omanyi files nyingi ebyo ziri voluminous, process mpanvu, kati process ki ebadda eyo kulifalinga charge empya. So lwaki bafuulanga eggwanga lino ly'abantu bategeera ne batufuulanga abasiru? Ekyo kitunyezeza nnyo ne sekunyeza yenna, era tukivumirira ne sekuvumirira yenna. Kakati ekirala ekitulumye okuba nti omulamuzi tafudde nnyo ku bulamu bwa Dr. Besigye. Tumusabye ne tumugamba olaba embeera gy'okko gy'alimu egenda yeeyongera ku bantu. Ku lwokusatu bwe bamuleetera wa Justice Singiza yali ajja atambula naye nga bamukwatiridde. Bulijjo bwe twabadde wa justice awamini wa worship Nancha ku Uganda Road baganye n'omuleeta ne bagamba ndowooza embeera tesobola na kuyimiriramu era justice worship Nancha n'agamba nti proceedings aziyimiriza okumala ennaku 6 kubanga omuwabirwa Kizza Besigye mulwadde nnyo tasobola na kuyimirira mu kaguli kugenda mu maaso na misango. Owa Singiza yalagira nti mumuseema gundi tangwirako wano tamfeitingirako wano ne mu kooti yange. Kakati olwaleero ajjidde mu wheelchair nga abamusindika be ba prisons warders tubabuuza ekiddako mwagala mulaba nga ali mu kofini nga ali mu kesi ng'akkirira akabengo kumuziika kyebaagala. Ne tubasabye ekintu kitono nnyo ekiri mu ssemateeka free trial rights. Free trial rights njagala okubategeeza ekintu kino zikolebwako magistrate courts era kyekiteekesaawo lwaki kuli bagireeta magistrate court bino ebisookerwako abihandoling eri bwe bamaliriza investigation nga fayiro eri set nga batwala mu high court for hearing. Kati ne magistrate onagabe talina buyinza ku free trial rights okuwondalinga ekintu ekitono ennyo nti bamutwale mu ddwaliro akeberebwa ajjanjabibwe. Ssemateeka mu nnyingo eya 23 akawaayirako okutaano akirambika bulungi nti omuntu yenna aggaliddwa mu kkomera waddemba okusaba ne bamutwala mu ddwaliro yenna ly'aba ayagadde nga naye yeesasulidde. Kakati ffe tubagambye dokita ali bwetefutefu okwesasulira ne bagaana ne bagamba bamuzzeeyo. Kakati n'ekirala twazze ffe ne bail application yaffe nga twetesitesa kuba tukikoze mangu very fast nga tugitwala mu high court ne tusaba omulamuzi ne tumugaa nti kale tukkirize tulina commissioner for oath wano tulina empapula zaffe dokita asayininge n'obeedi bwe bamala okusayininga commissioning katusinga tumaze n'okufayiringa nga tusaba hearing date. Aba prisons nabo beefudde bamawale tebagamba tumujja kubisayiningirawo wano bwe muba mwagala mujje eruzira ng'ate omulamuzi ye amaze okukkiriza. Kakati eggwanga lyabakiwagi buli omu waali yeefudde mawale buli omu waali yeefudde ki. Kakati kyetusazeewo netugamba fine ffe kyetwagala ddembe lya Dr. Besigye n'obeedi nga tugenda kukkirira eruzira empapula bazisayiningire eyo tumale ozicommissioninga ne justice of peace eruzira then tukome wano tufayiringa olwaleero tulabe nti tufuna date eya okuwulira bail application. Kyetusembyeyo era dokita alangiridde officially Dr. Besigye alangiridde officially nti hunger strike obo kyeyateekawo ekyogamba nti tagenda kubaako kaalya olw'okubanga awakanya okumukuumira ebizira nga tewali biragiro bya kooti byonna. Olwaleero kiyimiriziddwa kubanga kale aleeteddwa mu kooti ne charges ne bazimuteekako. Kati tugenda kulwanagana na mbeera ya kufuna bail naye nga agenda kuddamu okutandika era olwaleero tugenda kumutwalira ebyokulya ebizibu. Webale nnyo babiri.
Tubadde twogera ne bannabyabufuzi ab'enjawulo. Katumba
munange ekiriwo ekisooka tubaddeyo nera mbadde mu byange naye ngenza okulaba bamusuddewo obusuuzi nga tetumwetegekedde naye ne bamusuulawo. Naye ensonga enkulu twetaaga amateeka gakole mu ggwanga lyaffe. Omusango gwe bamutaddeko nabo balaba teguliyo. Ekisooka n'omusajja mumulaba ayebyeyebye mumute. Mwami Museveni to omusajja muhoozi muto omusajja omusajja akaddiye omusajja obulamu bugenderedde mumute. Tumanyi nti kiki naye omusajja mumuto omusajja akaddiye ayebyeyebye. Nera kyendi okusaba omulanga gwange gwonna gwe ndi obbasaba Mwami Museveni tabeesigye mute. Musose mutwala uyo mukooti z'amagye uyo mutandise kati mukweka bye mukola tebiri mu mateeka bya kifulune babiyita batya kifulanenge mutubuzaabuza muti mutuzunza buzunza. Ndowooza temwagala kumuleetera mu keesi naye ate nga tekyalibadde kituufu. Ekifo ky'okuwuliriza kyayogera temwalisibye musibe, muwulirize kye kyayagala, kubanga omwami oyo kuva dda ng'alwanirira eddembe ly'abantu. Mukiwulira? Avudde dda tukuze tumulaba, tulaba alwanirira omuntu wa wansi. So kye ndi okusaba mwami Museveni ne banno bonna be mukolagana nabo mute omusajja, kozi nga mwagala muleetera mu keesi. Today I was in my weekend, because it starts on Friday, looking for votes for my people in Kawempe North. I heard that at the magistrate court, Dr. Kizza Besigye is going to be here, so I came because literally what they are doing is wrong, is out of the law. According to the laws that we have here, at first you took him to the Army court, now you brought him here without even what, you just bring him, then you put him here. You know, it is not allowed, it is not part of the law. I urge you, Mr. Museveni and all the colleagues, General Muhoozi, please release the old man unless you want to bring him in the coffin. And it will be so bad. You get that sense of humor. Mr. Museveni, the man you're treating like that is the man that he treated you during the war. Let us make rational decision, not emotional decision. So I'm calling upon Mr. Museveni, the CDF and others, and all the ISO bosses, please release this gentleman. Give him a bail so that he can get treatment. Unless you want him to, you know, you want him to come here when he's in coffin. Thank you very much.
Muje tuogereko ne banadini bana. Kali baje buziwa ne. Kitone so contesting ko microphone e bulungi. Check mo hasi kimanchi ki abadina check mo hasi. Tukolerewo. Yes, religious leaders, I think you've been following what's going on. What is your take? Because people have been waiting for your voices. You've been nowhere. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm Reverend Father Besigye from Kabale Diocese, from Kabale from the district. And I have come with other 4 clerics, and they are here with me. They can introduce themselves. Like we can relate to this one.
I'm Father Christopher Nwahiriza, known as Father Chitroma. What I want to say, I want to quote the words of one of the popes, St. John Paul II. He said, if the gospel does not address the situation of the people, it does not answer their problem, it is irrelevant. It's high time for us, the church leaders, to wake up and become the voice of the voiceless. This is the mission of the church. And among the activities of the church is to do the pastoral ministry, to visit the sick and the prisoners. We came here after hearing the cry of Kizza Besigye and his members about the situation, which is not good. And if we don't speak as the church leaders, who's going to speak? We should not allow our flock to see them perishing, being condemned unjustly, and we just keep quiet. I'm not happy, and I have not been happy to see Kizza Besigye being driven in a wheelchair. He is very sick and he cannot be allowed to access medical treatment. It's unfortunate for us, dear Ugandans. I implore, especially the church leaders, let's come together, raise our voice, and speak on behalf of our people. We are supposed to be the voice of the voiceless. If we don't speak, who is going to speak for us? We see our situation today in Uganda. Things are not going on well. The rule of the law, maybe it's not functioning. I implore the church leaders, dear brothers and sisters from all corners, raise our voice and we fight for our people. Because at times, I don't know which message you do always give to the people. You have a congregation, but they are being mistreated. I implore the church leaders, please kindly Let's be the voice of the voiceless. It's our mission. We talk about the situation that's affecting our country today. Let the arms of government do its work. The parliament, the judiciary, the cabinet, and there must be separation of power to make sure that the government allows the judiciary to take its course, not interfere with the other organs of the government. Thank you so much.
Thank you. As I said, four priests we came from Kabale, and the purpose was to see Dr. Kizza Besigye and we pray for him for the quick release and the quick recovery. And also, of course, to comfort him in whatever is going, and then we see how we can also talk to maybe responsible people as the clerics, and see how we can be released from the prison. I have my brother priest here, even we have our elder brother here who is here. I asked Father to introduce himself and then our elder brother also to speak to you, and then his mind.
Father, you push in the front.
I heard from Kabale diocese when I heard the cry, because one of the things is justice delayed is justice denied. And if you are denied justice, and as we have our motto, for God and my country, so we need to pull together such that if we see a brother suffering, we sit down and see how to settle certain things and certain issues without fear or favor. So I came here because I have been hearing the cry. I had not seen him, but unfortunately I have seen him in a wheelchair and his health is deteriorating. It would be better we come together because we are all human beings. Let the medical section do its work, then the law do its work. The church does its work. That's why, because we have to cater for our brothers, and our motto as a church is we have been anointed, and this anointment is to set free those who are being trampled on, not just keeping quiet and praying. Our prayer should be active to go with the works, as I have come to see, because I have been hearing. This is one way of witnessing and seeing how our brother together with others are being treated. So for me, my coming here and our coming here is pray for each other and to practice justice. Let justice take its course so that we move together and we live together. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. But above all, pray for our brother who is suffering. Thank you very much.
Okay, anyone give us Uganda?
We have another brother here.
I am Father Felix Munda.
We are the Besigye. We are the Besigye from Kabale. Yeah, we can speak.
It's okay, you give us in language. Can you give us English?
Yeah, you give us Felix Munda. Kandi na nishe na bagenzi banjye kuko abakandira tunashyize rwose kubasa kuvugana umwami Besigye ubwo wakwatanise n'abantu abagira mu kibero kugira ubusinge bw'ihanga kandi ubwo hata kose nabona abanyazi bo mu mwese aho ngo rizo turaza kumuvugana mu koti tuba kumushaka tuganira nawe tumushabire kandi tuba twamuhawe dissolve encouragement unga cyasasa nunga twambaye kuko ari kandi atari n'ubugabo kujya abasha kwishobora kandi kuko kwese nabona iteka rya Uganda ngo umuntu yataka hozibwa ataka cyoro g'umushango umuntu ugotaka abasa kutwaguka kozi yabibi kuko kurango kwese arashasha kuko kwese barubona bonesa ikibarise ngo umushango bamazire kugucwa ada ninjango kiraka iteka ry'ihanga nabwo ejo turi kumanya iteka batero ryacu konka turi kwese rakora mu Rwanda biri nitwenda ngo abantu ba Uganda twatanise ekintu kibi tukicene kibi kandi ekintu tushagikire ekintu kirungi abantu bari kubisuzuma barafunga abantu bakabasa kubasubira bakindi rubanza omuntu yaba ayina urubanza tuba mu kino akaholesibwa bakamusiga bakamufugira konka kugumara baragumayo ibiro 5 ibiro 7 kandi baraga umusheje no amagara mabi tukabase kuba ngo utari kushasha tukabase kujya mutango ngo ahurire ngo arabase kumara umwaka nenga kujya konka urareko ko kwese
brief in English, Father. Brief in English. English. Yeah. Summarize in English what you've said.
I think we all would have that.
Okay.
So that some purpose see Dr. Kizza Besigye, pray with him, and pray for him. And we did not know that so today we used to see him, and we feel that the torture is not us because the constitution of the world of the country does not declare somebody guilty before he's convicted. And what we have seen, it seems he's already judged guilty. And for this reason, we want to condemn that the constitution of Uganda is not followed. So it's high time that she should be followed and be put into practice.
Your names?
I have already said that I'm very extremely.
Thank you so much. There are many fears of the Ugandans outside there. And today, personally, I have seen the tears of old men and old women, and I have seen MPs crying, I have seen young men crying, and I think it's our duty as Ugandans to wake up and talk what is right. And as the clergy, wherever, we should say something about the situation of Dr. Kizza Besigye and our Uganda. I implore all the Ugandans to wake up. It's time to wake up, really, and it's what people are passing through, especially Dr. Kizza Besigye, who went to the bush and fought together as the great men of the country. I thank you, and I call upon each one to wake up, and then we say something and do something.
Your name is Father?
I'm Reverend Father Elias Besigye from Kawai District.
Thank you. Honorable Tukole. Okay, you're finishing these ones. Honorable Tukole. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, we are getting done.
Better health facility, care. It's a shame on our country, it's a shame on the Office of the Attorney General, it is a shame on the judiciary, which is supposed to deliver justice to Ugandans. Siri musanyufu n'akamulo kuba ketwabadde tusuubira leero kibadde nti mwami Dr. Kizza Besigye abadde agenda kuweebwa olukusa omukisa kulaba nti akisesinga better medical attention. Mwalaba last week the Ruzira prison warden mutwala in a private facility outside Ruzira Maxson private facility nga kitegeeza they themselves tebakyasobola kuhandlinga the health obulamu bwa Dr. Kizza Besigye. Yesterday the Uganda Road Court, the judge was Yani's 60 days because embeera yabaddeyo yennyini ebadde embalamu amaanyi eraga omuntu ali bubi nnyo naye n'addamu n'agamba bamuseewa eruzira. The other time on Wednesday last week High Court yagamba omusajja bamuze ali bubi nnyo instead of orderinga bamutwale mu ddwaliro yagamba bamuzeeyo wa eruzira. Ekitulabyeko leero kiragiraga nti leero ekirimu mu ggwanga political
koti kinyagala ongendereyo kosijja kubeerawo nja okusasula
gundi eyo ya sente mmeka wagiguza sente mmeka?
Nenda kugamba
Uncle Bone huyo mulabye mugagga nkulabye sigenda afanjala Uncle
nagusaze dda mukama wange. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, there are different people, different honorables here. Things are going on smoothly.
Now we are seeing gradually, he's gradually getting near to the coffee. Let's keep pushing, let's keep praying. Whoever can help, has anything to do and push for the release of our colleagues in Nigeria, Dr. Besigye and others, should continue push. Because what we are seeing here, there is nothing closer a case that the court martial has told us. They are just politicking, they are just doing all this. Pray politics because election and time is now ready. So I implore Uganda that please let's not cease fire. So no reason. Era kye nabagambye buli kintu kimusawa. Ke wali bwe balenga fayiro.
Era abamu twali tusuubira being nti dokita ali mu mbeera mbi, ekkooti ejja kubeera limindi egambe nti omuntu ono agende asooka afuna obujjanjabi then omusango oguddamu naye ekikoze obubi kyate bakoze nga baagazi naye ng'otuulira situation ebadde wano security kibali kulaga bulazi nti no amazima gali gasobola kubeera ekyo kyetusaba okusooka obaba nga bakkiriza nti emisango gikende mu kusiba okukola tukole ebintu nga bijja mu polisi tukole ebintu nga twakkiriza nti bijuma system tukirize nti no abannayuganda basobola era tusaba obulamu bwa Elizabeth tubeere nga bafuna freedom abeere nga asobola okubeera nga afuna obujjanjabi obumaze.
Honorable
sibaddeewo kyokka ndimbaddemu
yes olwaleero tuba tusuubira kizza Besigye okufuna bbeeyo abeere nga atwalibwa mu bujjanjabi kubanga ali mu mbeera etali tumufune naye kibi nnyo nti nno ate era nga atutwayo kiraga nti waliwo ekigendere ekirala ekiriyongaasi naye tusaba gavumenti etage okukola ebintu nga ekola ebintu ngayanibadde ono naye munauganda era nga naye asobola okubeera nga nyoyinga freedom naye ng'otunuulira ebibadde ennyo zigoni nga zeetalaati namakupe tebazikweka olaba nti embeera kiwunyisa naye ekyo tusaba gavumenti dokita agenda afuna obujjanjabi kubanga embeera gyaliwo
kale toyanza nnyo honorable akati honorable luli erinaliko naawe naye esimu oba gyemba nfuna abanga luli eri tojjukira etwali ffenna luli kale we're going to have a pressure here with the PRO of the DPP. He's going to talk to us a few minutes from now. PRO or DPP? Yeah, then I'll omusajja bagambye enkolayo fegulo yazituweereddewo awo want to call it a day for today, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are watching us from, Dr. Kizza Besigye. Yantu kole ku musajja wo mwenjuki uno wano tugimutunuzeemu butunuza bwene ebyegimusaba agenda tusumbuwa. Honorable, tuli live honorable. Tuli live honorable. Tubale tusaba otubulireko ku kooti eno nga bw'ogirabye. First in English. Otubulire.
Everything that happened today is what we expected. Just that you saw the secrecy in which the state was working. Our lawyers only got the production warrant at 9:30 this morning, yet they were supposed to be in court at 9. So they just wanted to come here without a knowledge. But using our sources, we were able to know, mobilized and were in court. We think now we have started a civil way of managing this case, and we'll see how to proceed that way. At least I'm happy that we are finally out of the court martial to the civil courts. We'll definitely use all the civil ways in the civil court to find remedy to the current situation. For the prisoners, they should relax the way they manage him. Because first of all, he's sickly, he's weak, but you see the way they come with a battalion of prison warders, of policemen, of the army. I think they need, even now that we are in civil court, the situation must be different from what it was when we were in the military court martial. We need to see calmness. Otherwise, even the judges, you see, they're a bit uncomfortable. We need to see comfort. We need to have a situation of a civil court.
Briefly,
kirungi nti kati mu kooti z'amagye tuvuddeyo katugenze mu kooti zino eza bulijjo tusaba nti ab'amakomera nabo embeera bakyuseemu tebalina kuleeta bataliyoni yonna bataliyoni ku Dr. Besigye n'amagye gabeere wano ne poliisi kati eno kooti za bulijjo embeera erina kukyuka naye kirungi nti kati tuli mu mbeera empya tujja kulaba ekitukola kufuna Dr. Besigye ave mu komera agenda afune